I think 2018 is going to be a big year for us.
Okay.
Welcome to the Sweet Buddies podcast. Life is better in the sweet. And now here are your hosts, Mike Albanese, Alex Pavone, and Chris Scopo.
I think 2018 is going to be a big year for us.
Okay.
I think so. I really hope so.
Took you a minute to
Buddy,
swallow.
First of all, 2018, I almost had a meltdown. You got punched in the face by a girl.
But I asked
I don't know what's going on with your life, but you ain't doing great.
No, things aren't well, buddy.
So you know what? 2018, well, like 2017.
I'll tell you, there's a couple of things going on with the big guy that I'm like, I'm not going to talk about it on the podcast. that I'm holding back for real life.
It's erectile dysfunction, isn't it?
Well, it's a dysfunction. You got that word right. In many areas, pal.
You can't take those boner pills. Those aren't good for your heart.
Not that I don't think I can't. First of all, I don't have boner problems. Let's just get that out there. But I wouldn't want to.
I just think
Both for two things. One, because I don't want it to fuck with my heart. Two, it's kind of like I feel like I'm admitting defeat. I feel like once I take one, I'll have to keep taking them. I feel like my dick, if I take one, is gonna be like, you don't like me anymore. If I stop taking him, he's gonna be like, what about that thing from earlier? It's like a coke habit, you know.
Would it be
Next
weird?
thing I know, my fucking dick's gonna be going to alleyways and into seedy bathrooms, just driving me in there looking for dick pills.
Would it be weird if all three of us took it one
I'm gonna
day
say
before
yes
the
already.
podcast? And the first one to get hard has to leave, like Survivor. He gets kicked off the podcast for the night.
That's funny. I do that.
See who gets hard the longest. What competition?
Here's a couple problems.
Boner night in the suite.
Here goes. Boner jams.
I would do
2018.
that. I would fucking do that. I
Boner
really would.
jams.
All right, let's do it this way. You guys each take boner pills, and then I'm still in it because what if I get a boner just watching you guys get boners?
That's the problem with Boner Jam 18.
How do you judge that, though? Do we have to come with our pants off and just stare at each other's
No, you
cock
just,
and balls?
you don't move, and if someone gets hard, you call them gay.
They sell them at the Crave.
Oh, do they?
Buddy, for $20 you could get
But
them.
that's what I want is Bodega fucking boner pills.
For $20.
But that'd be a great name for a boner pill. Bodega boners.
Bodega Boners, you get a beef jerky and a pack of gum, and all for $20.
And a water to wash it down.
Oh, but yeah, you're going to need to buy a
Don't
lot.
forget about stealing the fucking goddamn pretzels out of there. By the way, Crave talked to old Shackaroo. He's gonna let us put fucking windows. Gave us the windows.
You do what?
Just a poster.
We're gonna put posters up in the windows for the Sweet Buds.
Ah, cool.
Do a little bill. We're gonna call it a billboard. Why not? Nobody knows the difference.
Will the poster be ripped down after they start losing clientele? For sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're talking about Bodega boners. Also, that sounds like a great men's softball league. The Bodega boners.
You know, I took those. Did I ever tell you this story when I took the boner pill and it didn't work?
I'm gonna start with no. I don't remember this, and I'm glad I don't.
Well,
Go ahead.
let me tell you, it didn't kick in until the next morning after I was leaving the lady's house, stepped on a nail in the financial district, but I was hard the whole day with a limp, and then I had to go to the hospital, and they had to give me x-rays. And I was like, hey, by the way, these x-rays, do they go past your hips? And she's like, no, why? It's your foot. I'm like, no reason. Hard as a rock.
Hey, lady, if you want to be impressed, take the whole body.
Hey, let me know if is my dick straight when you take these fucking x-rays.
I like that you think that your boner's gonna show up on a bone scan.
It does.
It ain't a fucking bone in there. It's muscle.
No, it does.
Your boner comes up in a bone scan.
If your boner doesn't come up in a bone scan, that's pathetic.
That's pretty bad, though.
I'll tell you what.
This guy's got no dick.
It does sound like you're trying to pick up a nurse.
This guy. He's got no dick. No dick Pavone over here. Come on. Get a look.
That's like when Pavone goes to the gay bars. It's called a bone scan. Looking around, I'm out of here. That's what the game's called. Take the boner pills? It's called the bone scan. Who's got one?
Scopo one time hit me up. Can I talk about this?
Well,
When you're like, can you go to the bodega and grab me a Samurai X? And I'm like, no, I'm not your boner pusher. I'm not your fucking.
Buddy, for a girlfriend, you buy Tampons.
Wait, hold
For
on.
your best friend, you get fucking
this
bone.
is
you
the
get
best.
dick
This is
pills.
the best. He just said, can I talk about this? I never said anything. He goes, Scopo asked me to do that. You just said it without me going, yeah,
Yeah, I
sure.
Well,
I mean, yeah, you can talk about it, no problem.
we could edit it.
Sorry.
We could edit it.
I had one time. Actually, I don't want to talk about this.
Oh,
Stop.
come on. You started.
This is a while ago.
You know, yeah, a very long time.
So I was bringing someone. Oh no, I was bringing someone back, but I had like a used condom in there. Said he was home, so I had to like, dude, you gotta go into the thing.
To you? Or?
To him, yeah. You gotta get it out of there.
You know how fucking awkward that is, going to Jay's room with a used condom and say, does this go in recycle or compost? Fucking disgusting.
Well, it went on. It started out as trash, ends in recycle.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm gonna wake up probably early, like I always do. Get on the internet, just have a day. Maybe write a little bit. Who knows?
Yeah, well, that's
have a breakfast.
That's obviously not happening.
Blow water up my asshole.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
it could be a big day.
That's out of curveball out of left field. Jesus Christ.
I'm getting a colonic tomorrow.
Or
a colon hydrotherapy is like the fancy way to say it, but I'm getting a...
What has a fancy way?
I'm getting I think it's colon hydrotherapy is another name for it. I'm getting a colonic. I'm going to squat over a tube and they're going to stick it on my butt and then they're going to pour water up and I'm going to shit water out.
I'll tell you who's going to need therapy. The person shoving that fucking thing up your ass. Because you got a bad... fuzzball of an asshole.
Buddy, we should shave your back. We honestly, if she looks at you and goes, "Oh my god," and
you don't get butt naked in this thing.
Buddy, I literally get butt naked.
Really?
Well, I mean, my butt will be naked.
But you got to keep a shirt on.
I mean, I imagine I could do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done this. I have literally no idea what's going to happen. But I'm going to go in there. There's a machine apparently. They stick a hose up your tush.
You're gonna get a robot.
40 minutes, they just pump water in and out of you.
You're gonna get robot water up your ass. Robots putting it in.
Buddy, the robots are taking jobs from Americans, and I'm happy about that for this one.
Isn't it? But you're going to the one that's a little bit cheaper. Isn't there a man like pumping like a well?
Yeah, it is. There's a Mexican guy in the background going, "Oh my goodness! Oh, jeez, ay Dios mío." He's a big man.
Yeah, this hose is gonna get got his work cut out for it. It's it's a machine. It's like all self-contained thing,
It's a Mexican family just pumping back and forth.
Yeah, you're gonna need a family of 4 to fucking to clean that asshole out.
The abuelo has to fucking wipe him up at the bed.
You've never heard of a pump? How do you think water gets into buildings? It's a people pumping it like on a rat wheel.
Yeah, but this costs fucking $14 and some change.
No, I'm going out to Long Island to do it because it's cheaper out there.
As is everything in Long
That's
Island.
better. Have a bunch of Guidos fucking pumping water up your ass.
I love how you're getting.
I'm gonna get Snooki to pump me up.
I love how you're
So like I don't
leaving
do
a
the
city.
water.
Jim Pan colonic. That's how I operate.
What are what are going to be the after effects of this? Are you going to be fucking like walking around with like water coming out of your asshole all day?
Yeah, I'm gonna be drip dropping everywhere.
Are
I
you?
go. No.
Do you wear a diaper?
No. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Me neither. I don't know if I have to wear a diaper. I'm
you
just being arrogant about it.
You fucking jump over a puddle and 2 pounds of shit falls out.
Buddy, if it wasn't a puddle there before, there'll be one after it. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna. If you see goddamn towels on the couch, you know it didn't go well.
So, did you do any research leaky butt? I can't wait for this tomorrow.
Mike Leaky Albanese.
Holy,
the leakster.
leaky tush.
You know my favorite vegetable is
Alba
tomorrow?
leaks.
You know what my favorite vegetable is tomorrow? Leeks.
What?
That makes no sense.
There's a leek vegetable called leek.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't know that
I
one.
bring in culinary humor and all of a sudden you guys snap. That should
Sorry,
have got a
Twinkle
huge
Toes.
laugh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you just doing Twinkle Toes again? You're going to recycle
I'm
that one
bringing
back?
it back, you know. I called
he
you
doesn't know
Mikey
how to
Twinkle
recycle.
Toes. Yeah.
I honestly, speaking of recycling, I hope it's fresh water. I hope they're not like filtering it underneath the building and they're going to pump me full of fucking shit water.
old other people's old ass water. So, hold on. What?
That's a bad job. Like that's. If I was a criminal, I'd be like, no, fucking kill me. Like, what do you? I'm not doing
Death
that.
penalty or colonic with Albanese.
What are the I get not repercussions, but like the after effects? Like, is
So-
there anything?
Yeah, the idea is that you get.
Why are you doing it? First of all,
Well, because there are some perceived health benefits of this. Generally, I think people do it because like, oh, it's a quick weight loss program. Because the idea is, they pump you full of water all through your large intestine, and supposedly
The small one too.
I think it's just the large that it actually gets to.
Do we even have a small one?
We do, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you don't. I don't know. But maybe you have a huge metabolism.
I got a small everything. I got 2 small intestines.
They don't have small intestines.
Except the dick. I don't have a small dick. Hey, backtrack there.
I'll edit that out. Just kidding. No, so they put the water in you because I guess the idea is, or the theory is, that in your intestines there's a lot of like leftover sludge over the years of like eating that gets caught.
Buddy, you got some sludge. I tell you.
But you get Gallagher in there for a sludge-o-matic. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they should call it.
Alba sludgy.
Sludge banaise?
Sludge banaise. Oh God, you're the Sludge Master 2000.
So sludgy. They're gonna pump you full of water.
So there's a tube
The
that
Mexican
goes.
goes, Senior Sludge.
All right. Take a break from the nicknames for a second, Scope.
Come on,
That was terrible.
let's get the.
Where you going? Sit down. Put
you
your
going?
pants back on. Oh, he's getting a beer.
Okay.
All right, no, just put a halt to the podcast. We're in a fucking roll right there.
What time's it at?
My appointment's at noon. So what the idea is they take. I don't know how I'm going to be positioned, but listen, I did put something out. So if you're listening to this now and my Facebook post didn't get 200 likes by the time I get there tomorrow, this is going live. I promise a live Facebook. If I didn't get 200 likes, if I got 200 likes, I wouldn't put it up. And I don't think I'm going to get there. I think people in all the comments, people are like, nobody better like this.
You're not putting it up.
Oh, I'm going live,
No,
baby.
you're gonna get.
You're gonna go
likes.
live.
I'm gonna go live if I can. If they tell me I can't put my phone out, I'm gonna try to sneak it. Or at least like post pictures as it's happening or something.
In terms of Facebook, I know you can't go live when you're getting
Zuckerberg
your
will shut that
asshole
shit down.
pumped.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
lost
I'm not
15
gonna.
billion this week. He ain't taking chances with you.
I'm not gonna put it on my tushy. I'm gonna be in the room like as it's happening and reacting live.
Oh, you're gonna show your face.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna put it in my crotch. Are you out of
What
your
if you
mind?
like?
I don't
What if
know.
you-
You're the one who put it online that you're gonna fucking film it, and I'm the crazy one.
Yeah, good point.
What if you like it though a little bit? Like the water goes.
I think I'm gonna like it a
the
lot.
water goes in. They go ooh.
What you think?
I hope I don't hate it. No, so the idea it pumps you. I think you squat. I think I squat or like you lay on your side or something, and they stick a tube in your butt, and they start pumping. You have a button apparently that you control the water, so it like shoots water in, and when you're done, you let go, and then it like sucks the water out. And so like it goes in there, loosens up all the shit. You pump it out, and then you pump more water in, and you squeeze it out. And so the idea is that you're like. That you're not losing. It's not like you're going to lose weight like a miracle, but it does. You do lose a little bit of weight because it's in there. But what more importantly is you're
Clears out your-
clearing it out. It takes all the bloat out. Like it's a lot of shit that's like plugged into you, and it pulls it out. But it also exposes all the good bacteria that does all the digestion that may be coated or covered because it's not like necessarily super
Blocked
clean
up
in
or
there.
something.
And then it helps your metabolism. You digest food better. You digest food quicker. So you just generally become your digestive biomechanics become better.
What is going to happen tomorrow when you get back home? Is there going to be? Are you going to have a looser asshole, or is water coming out of your
No,
ass?
it comes out just like, and basically you're just taking a dump. You're just taking a long watery dump, and you expel it all out. You wipe yourself up. You put your pants on.
But
you go
I'm not
home.
living there for 3 days. I'm telling you, I'm going
That's
back
all
home.
it is.
Can't deal with this. I can't deal with Alba sludge over
You know,
here.
every time you see fucking like someone uses the sink and dries their hands by shaking their hands and there's water on the fucking floor, I'm gonna think it's coming out of your asshole, and I'm not ready for
You
that.
see Alba is walking around the house just shaking his ass for no reason.
Like a little puppy.
But I can't wait to look
Like a
like
little
I can't wait to look like a statue at a goddamn mall, like a fountain every time I fart, just water pouring.
I would love it if the people go there. They go, "We need more water. Big men's are too big."
Yeah, what happens if it clogs up?
I don't know. You got one today, and you got what? How many sessions?
So I bought a package of 3, so I'm gonna be getting 3 of these.
3,
Not tomorrow. I'll go back like
all in Long Island.
yeah, all the same.
Because you
place.
can't do any in LA because they're in a drought, and we know with your ass.
Listen, if they have them out there, if this company has them out there, you know I will.
They might run out of water.
But we need some more for the.
There is some poor kid just starving for water, and always is like,
I get 1 colonic out there, 6 avocado trees die. Avocado prices go up 18 cents a pound because I get a colonic in Los Angeles.
extra guac goes from $2.50 to $3.
Why is almond milk so expensive? Well, the almond trees didn't get what they needed this week.
It was a man from Queens that needed his asshole filled.
I'm so excited to see you come home.
Come with.
I'm not leaving the city to go to another county to watch you get water fucking get pumped into your asshole.
You're not going to be there to watch it happen, but tune into Facebook. It's good. No, I mean, I'm excited at the idea because like everyone I know that's done it. And by the way, at Shea Scopo, we went for Easter dinner, and I had been thinking about it, researching it, and I brought it up because your brother Scopo is he's like a vegan and he's very healthy, and I mentioned it, and he goes, "Holy shit, I've done it." He's like, "I've done a bunch of these. It's amazing."
He really was telling me like 2 days before.
He was my brother was jacked about that.
But I was talking to him about it. And I've been thinking about this for a while. Like, do I do it? I just pulled the trigger. I woke up the other morning and I just called the place, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll get you in Wednesday at noon." I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Are you going with Rez?
Yeah. He's if he can get an appointment.
So my buddy John talked to Mike mentioned it tonight, and he was all about it.
He was like, "Buddy, you get rid of bloat?" I go, "Yeah, that's what it says." He goes, "I need to get rid of bloat." So now he's coming.
Imagine those two just walking in there. This is their worst nightmare.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's like
it's the same fear. It's the same fear, but for the opposite reason as if he and I walked into a buffet. They're like, "Oh no!"
It's like Ninja.
They're going to take us out of business.
It's like Ninja Turtle 2: Secret of the Ooze. When the wolf and the turtle grow up.
The wolf and the turtle.
Oh god!
So we'll see.
Whoever does you both, that's their last day. They gotta retire.
You gotta tip them,
buddy. I'll give him a tip. Don't lift with your back. I got to tip shit with your legs into your chest, pal. Clear out your intestines. So no, the plan is just get it all in there and like maybe get rid of some bloat. From what I understand, it helps with gas and farting, so maybe that'll help.
This guy was showing Rez because Rez is like, "How do you stick?" You were there. But, for the listeners, Rez is like, what's the position? And Mike was laying on the couch, and he was laying on his back, and he started lifting his legs up. And I'm like, no, you're not getting a rim job.
It looks like they're giving birth.
I don't know. I don't know the answer. You might be like cocked back.
His brother, I don't know how he did it.
He didn't tell me, no.
No, he was showing us. But he was doing it the one in Manhattan, Long Island.
No, he did the one in Long Island. This is the same place. That's why I'm going there because it's highly. He recommended it. He goes, it's like mad clean. Everyone's like super respectful. And I looked at all the reviews online, and they're like all. The only negative reviews I saw were somebody was like, they kind of rushed me out at the end. Like, I needed more time to like.
I had water leaking out of my ass. I had to go to my SUV.
But I was only one person out of like 1,000 reviews. Everyone else was like, this place is super clean, sterile, love it.
What a beautiful world we live in, where you could go and look at people's comments of them getting water pumped up their asshole.
Also, what an arrogant time and country we live in, where some people don't have any drinking water that's fucking clean, but we got enough I can stick in my asshole.
I'm sure it's not clean.
It's like triple purified. It's like medical grade water they pump you up with, and it's like warm, I believe too.
No,
Yeah,
that should be the shit water we pump up your ass. Like, right? I mean, I think so.
Well, you can't have bad water going up your ass.
No,
dude.
Isn't it all coming out?
No,
but you can't like all this like you can't just put tap water. You can't put New York City tap water in your
You're
asshole.
telling me
it makes the greatest pizza and it makes the greatest asshole too.
That water.
But if my asshole tastes great, why? It's the water in New York, baby.
It's funny.
I'm gonna go to the bar and go, "Hey, lady, want to go back to my place? I got New York water ass."
No, seriously, you can't put bad fucking like chemicals and like
it's like
shit in your ass. That's not.
Can you
good.
imagine we go to like Africa and we tell people that we shove water up our asses and it's better than any water?
That's
you've
what
ever
I'm
drank in your
saying.
life?
Like this is an arrogant time of my life where I can go, Oh God, I'm gonna pull up what they actually.
Yeah,
tell you.
leave a couple. I want to see a couple comments.
I really don't want to see any comments about asshole water.
Water butt 69.
I did the water. I loved it. I went back twice, me and my wife.
I can't
We
believe
got
this.
double water sessions.
I hope it's a double pump super soaker and they just blast you, pal. No, it's gonna be an old Portuguese man just bringing out a garden hose and just fucking.
I would
Smacking me with leaves
I
for
would
some
love it
reason.
if it's a hot redhead that walks in there and Mike is just like,
Toast, pal.
I'm done. I'm not doing this. Would you not do it if it was a hot redhead, or you be like,
Of course I would.
yeah?
Absolutely. I'd have a conversation while I was doing it. It'd be unbelievable.
So what are you doing Tuesday? That was a turkey sandwich I had 2 months ago.
This guy, if you don't get a minute of material from this, pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Quick comedy.
Okay, here you go. Each session is self-administered and takes approximately 40 minutes and should be done in a series of 3 in 1 month period of time. Cleanse each section of the intestines. Probably we suggest using clean more often. Using the cleanse more often 3 days in a row. Ooh. Maybe I'll go back on Thursday. These cleanses should be done seasonally.
We going back.
Method probiotics and electrolytes immediately following the cleanse. The colon hygienist will examine.
Wait. Slow down. Electrolytes.
So they're gonna give me like stuff to drink to like replenish me with all the good stuff. I
So
guess.
everything that gets fucking pumped out of you, they're gonna give you like whatever the fuck.
Like a supplement. But then the the colon hygienist, that's the name of the
Yeah.
assistant. Wait, this is fucked. The colon hygienist will examine waste material at the end of each procedure. This assists us in determining how many sessions each individual will need. Then we're able to then suggest a basic nutritional outline for each.
I'm gonna go. You're gonna go the max.
Yeah.
You're definitely
Yeah,
the max.
Yeah. Clients will relax during their session on a biomat pillow. The infrared rays and negative ions from the amethyst and crystals help relax the digestive system. What is this, some fucking hibbity-dibbity shit?
Colon what again? What are they
A
called?
colon
Hygienist.
Hygienist.
Yeah,
I bet that you fuck up in your life to be the colon hygienist.
Wow, for fucking.
I mean, unless they get $200,000 a year. You should get $1 million a year for that job.
$160 a pop. That's
So this
pretty good.
this is what it helps with:
Well-
anti-aging, depression, fibromyalgia, toxemia,
I should go then.
acne, bloating, heartburn, chronic fatigue. I'm chronic fatigued all the time. I take a nap every day. It's convenient. Allergies, gas, Canada.
All right.
I swear to God, it says Canada.
No.
What am I tell you? Bad breath, constipation,
Canada.
arthritis, indigestion, stomach aches, asthma, leaky gut syndrome. That sounds like a fucking punk album.
I think I got that.
This is great. All right, cool. Well, I'm excited, man. I'm gonna
Can't wait to talk about it next week. I'm pumped.
Can't wait to pop the video up.
I'm pumped, and so am I.
I'm pumped up. Oh, you should release. Oh, I'm sorry. You know I want to make that joke tomorrow. I'm
Oh.
pumped up. Who's the universe
shit.
telling me I got to work harder for the things that I want in this life? You know.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
If universe is saying shoot water up your ass, then you're right.
So first of all, I walk 2 miles from the train to get there. It was a lot longer of a walk, and I had a lot of time to contemplate what the hell I was about to do. I get in there, and there's nobody in the place. Like there's no other appointments there. And when I get into this waiting room, I fill out
Even
the
everybody else was like, I'm not dealing with Mike tonight.
I fill out the paperwork, and I have to take a massive shit.
What do you mean? There's paperwork?
Well, you got to like sign a waiver.
No, you just go in there and go, water up my ass.
Yeah.
Now, come on.
It's like eye color, hair color, ass hair color.
Yeah, stink eye, brown eye. So I go.
All the eyes.
I have to go like take a morning. I had a big coffee. I didn't have breakfast, so I was like, I was hot. I was ready to go.
So they didn't give you they didn't give you like a thing that said don't eat 24 hours.
Well, they did, but I did for the first appointment. I kind of cleaned out. I didn't eat too much.
I
But
was
the
This one I
second
had a little
appointment,
bit
you
of
were
a
like, you
meal.
know what, this is on you guys, all right?
Yeah, because I wasn't planning on going. Because I was like,
you're
"Ah."
dealing with the aftermath.
But I woke up early enough this morning. I was like, "Fuck it, let's go," because it's such a long trip out there.
Nice
all
coffee?
the trains. I had a big old coffee. This great little Cuban place right by the Long Island Railroad. I had a huge black coffee. So I was like, I was steaming. There was smoke coming from my trousers, pal. Though it was my morning dump, and I hadn't taken it yet.
So you
I was nervous. It was a nervous morning shit, and
But-
so it wasn't going to be a good one.
was there like a bit? So did you take the shit?
No. So I asked, and I got
You
in
got
there.
it sucked out of your ass.
Hold on.
Oh, I wish I got it sucked out of my ass because there was no sucking going on. This was definitely not at all what I thought it was going to
thing
be.
I've ever heard in my life. Honestly.
So I asked,
Why couldn't you shit though?
So I asked the lady.
Oh, okay.
I go, hey, you deal with this all the time. Sorry to be so weird about this, but I like gotta go to the bathroom. Like I gotta go. She goes, oh, if you have to pee, you can go in there because you don't like pee in this thing. And I go, no, I have to like go. She goes, oh yeah, you can just do it in the room. I go, but this is on deck.
You didn't say
Swear
that.
to God. But I was whispering because it
He's
was
swinging a heavy bat, and he gets
because at this point
here's the donut on his back going. I'm ready to go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But they were
I'm
like,
on deck. The pitcher's throwing 97, and I got a loose bat. Hey, rock.
yeah, buddy. Let me tell you, this bat was corked. Tell me, I don't know baseball.
So anyways,
You don't.
No, I
That's
don't.
not
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
So at this point, somebody else walked into the lobby, and I was like kind of embarrassed. So I was like, hey, she goes, no, you can pee if you got to go urinate. And I go, I got one on deck. She goes, oh, go do it you just do it in the machine. I go, all right.
no. What
But
do you
he-
mean do it in the machine?
So like, just let it come out. That's the whole machine. Is like it's just putting water in your butt and you're shitting. You're just massive shits. So
Okay, you
let
gotta
me walk you through this.
Okay, explain this.
I go into the room and there's this little.
Now you gotta realize this is a big man.
This is the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
Sasquatch
yeah.
to get a colonic.
They got nice, calm, like spa music. That's basically what it is.
Oh my god. I can't imagine the people that
That's
work
what it
there.
sounded like.
Honestly, dude, I honestly would rather die than work at this place.
I was like,
to go into a place and go that Mike is sitting there with his ass out going, I got a full steamboat coming at you, kid. I'd be like, no, I'd rather die. I'd rather die. Actually.
So the machine, it's not. There's like multiple different ways you can do it. Where there's like a tube that has the water coming in and it's slightly sucking out, so it's all happening at the same time. This is like a self-contained machine. So basically, I was on my. Remember, at the last episode, I said I was on my back with my legs in the stirrup and the rim job position.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Commence rim job
Yeah,
position.
commence the rim.
You rim jobbed it?
But it was Pacific Rim uprising.
So you had your legs.
So I go. Basically, the lady goes. She puts the new tube on, like the fresh tube that's like right. on
Your
the
asshole
plastic.
wasn't out yet.
No. She goes. Get undressed from the waist down. You're gonna lay on this. You're gonna put your feet over the stirrups.
You kept your shirt on.
I pulled it all the way up. Yeah, it was up to both my tits.
You
and I'll tell you why.
Was it a girl?
Yeah, little old lady. And
You did a colonic like Daffy Duck.
yeah, but Daffy ate this hairy pal. There were feathers flying. I tell you that.
Just had a shirt on and no pants.
Well, and then so she goes, look, lay down, legs up here, put this towel over you. There was like a sheet. Here's a glove. She gave me like a rubber glove, and a little squeeze tube of lube.
Ooh. You still got that lube?
Yeah, I kept it. It's a souvenir. And she goes, what you want to do is lube this up, lube your anus up a little, and gently insert it about 2 to 3
So
inches.
you inserted it.
Oh, I had to do all the work, pal.
That's fucked up. I wouldn't want to do that.
Little bit, but I'm glad I did because it took some getting. It didn't go right in, pal. I had to like find it and like.
How big's this tube?
It was like a straw, the size
Can
of
I
a
ask
straw.
you a question?
Yeah.
Like-
Not like a boba straw, like a boba tea. It was a little straw.
How far does it go in?
I went like she told me like 2 to 3 inches, but I
You went
You gave
six.
it
Let me
the-
get-
you
let
gave
me
the
get-
old 7-incher hog right there. You know?
let me get to that. So I lay down, glove on, lube it up. My legs are in the air, kind of like over this like hump. So I'm like laying there, like basically like this, right?
Okay.
But I'm like,
I can't do this. You can't do this.
Okay, so Mike technically right now has his legs up like he's giving birth.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm like, but I can't see anything, so I'm like, I'm lubing, I find it, and I like,
There you go. You find
it
your
felt
asshole.
like it was going in. It wasn't I didn't feel great about it, but I get it in. And then she goes, once you get it in, hit the button, and I'll come in and I'll get the machine started. So I'm
And they
covered
put a
up.
blanket on
I'm
you,
covered
okay.
up. She comes in and she goes, here's the switch. So when this is on, this water's flowing, and then she turns it on.
How does she look?
She's an old woman.
Okay.
Zero. She was androgynous as far as I'm concerned. I have a tube full of water in my asshole. There's nothing sexual happening in this entire thing. And she just goes, and then you turn it on and tells me, but then she turns it on. And so immediately water's flowing into my asshole. And I'm like,
Cold?
No, warm. It's like room temperature. So you don't actually.
They're not going to be that bad.
You don't actually feel the water, but you feel the pressure, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I can't feel like water rushing,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
immediately like this pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she's like, and then she's explaining things like, oh, hey, listen, I think I got it. Do you want to be here for this? Because this is coming now. Like you got the water on. Like this is about to happen. And she's like, okay. And there's like, I was like, please go. I'm like panicking because I got basically what
Shit
it felt
coming out of your ass.
But what it felt like is you ever have the worst diarrhea immediately, and you have that, oh shit, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
That incredibly panic-inducing shit feeling immediately, and
the shit goes in the tube?
no, it just couldn't. So where my legs were, my ass was like up to this like hole in like the front of this machine, and you just release into this hole. So there's not coming out of a tube. It's just one tube of water in, and then it's just like coming out into this tube. Now, she leaves, and as soon as she leaves, I get a rush of pure relief when it's just everything comes out. The morning shit, all the water, and it's amazing feeling. It's just the best feeling. It's like the worst feeling and the best feeling at the same time. Because it's the same thing, when you have to go real bad and you finally get to go, and it's like how amazing that release feels. It's nonstop. Horrible. Best feeling ever. Horrible. Because once you release, you tuck up and you just let more water fill into you.
It's just quick. It's just diarrhea for fucking an
Basically,
hour?
it's what it feels like. Yeah. Now, here's the problem: is that I don't know if I was sitting on this machine wrong or if this is how it works. But after the first release, I can just feel water on my back. So I was like sitting in shit water.
You had shit water. You were laying in
I
shit
think I
water.
don't think you put it in that.
No. It's not. That's part of the part of the deal. Because I asked afterwards. I go, was I sitting on it wrong? Because it was like kind of all over my back. They're like, oh no, it goes all down the tube, and that's just how it works. Because at the end they give you, there's a hose, you spray the machine, and then they come in and bleach it.
But at least it's your shit water.
Yeah, that's perfect. So
You shower after this, right?
Well, I like bathed up in the room. Yeah, I had like soap and towels and like yeah.
No. You should get a shower.
No
Your water should be coming down.
no shower.
Your
No
ass
shower.
should be.
So where do you bathe?
No shower.
I
Difference-
cleaned
that's
up
the
in the
difference
room.
between Long Island and New York.
No, they don't do it in New York either.
I'm telling you.
Go on.
Where did you shower?
Well, I showered here when I got home.
No.
But there, it
Can I
was
say
just like my butt and my lower back had like water on it from what
Shit.
was
Can I
happening.
say real
Yeah,
quick?
Not shit, but water.
Can I say real
But
quick?
That was
shitty
full
water.
of shit.
Real quick. Mike texted me yesterday and goes, "Can I use your car?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Where you going?" He goes, "Oh, Long Island." I go, "That's like man, not being disrespectful. That's like a lot of miles on my car, and I pay for that." And he was like, "No, I'm an asshole for doing that." Now that I know
That you have shit
they
water.
have shit water on your backside and you didn't shower, I have never been so happy in my life.
And
I was
his
like,
hairy
no.
back too. There was probably like
No.
fecal matter in his back hair.
I was the cleanest I'd ever been in my life when I left that place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Really?
With shit water on your back and no shower. Really?
You obviously didn't hear what I said there. I did clean up and
With what?
With water, soap, and
Where
towels.
is the water?
It's a sauna. It's a spa room. There was a whole fucking
Was
setup
there
there
a
for you.
shower literally blowing on your ass?
Was there a shower in your back?
There was a shower on my back. I just told you that.
No, you
We
didn't. You
said-
said
I said I didn't take a shower,
you
but I
said that
showered
was
off.
water and stuff coming at you.
That's a shower.
Okay, it wasn't there wasn't like a fucking shower with a curtain and soap and water in there.
No.
There was a shower spray and you clean yourself off. It's the same thing.
That's a shower.
Sure. I was trying to explain it more detail because it wasn't a shower. It was more like a fucking a water pit that you stand in and you hose yourself off. But yes, I did shower and clean up afterwards. I would have fucking snapped if I couldn't have cleaned up in there, trust me. There'd have been no positivity coming out of me for the rest of the day.
All right. Jeez.
There's
so-
not positivity coming at you now.
So I go,
shit.
the first one, everything blows out, and then I keep feeling water coming out. And I was like, something's wrong.
What do you mean the first one blows out?
So the first release, everything my morning business comes out.
Guys, we're gonna lose podcast.
Oh, for sure, buddy. Who? Who's left?
I don't think there's many.
And then I go. This is where I'm gonna tell if you're listening and you got a queasy stomach. Fucking fast forward.
Why do I gotta hear this?
Take your headphones off. So the water, I kept feeling water pouring out, or so I thought. But
Of your giant asshole.
But it was the tube had come out because it got pushed out with everything.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, for sure. And it was the only time that happened. And so I had to go in and like reinsert it, but it was like a mess. So it was just the worst. And I couldn't get it back in because the lube was gone. And so I had to stick it. And it was just the most fucking horrible experience of my life at that point.
So the Sweet Buddies podcast is over.
This is the final episode.
We're never doing this again. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my
You
life.
shut the water off though.
Yeah, once I realized that it popped out, I shut the water off, but then I had to reinsert it.
Into your asshole.
Yeah. I had to stick the glove on, get down there. It was not great. But I'm here to tell you, after all this said and done, I feel amazing. I felt great. My back wasn't hurting.
Your back hurts?
I wasn't bloated. No, my back hurts normally, but it felt like there was a lot of pressure taken off. I felt great. Like, I honestly think that
He does look skinnier.
Yeah,
I
you do
texted
look
it
a
to you.
little skinnier.
I
look a
texted it
little
to you,
skinnier.
but I honestly feel like food that I ate as a child was stuck in there.
Yeah.
And it came out.
What'd you say?
I said it was a Chuck E. Cheese pizza from my 8th birthday. Had popped out. Because it did, like, this happens for 40 minutes. It's water in, you hold it as long as you can, you let it go. There was a couple of times where the water was going in, it just kept going, and I wasn't coming out. I go, oh my God, it's going to be there forever. And
You're
then
gonna drown in your own fucking
Yeah.
shit water.
But then eventually it comes out, and it's like, this is the greatest day of my life. But for 40 minutes, it's nonstop.
So when
and there was every time water would come out, I knew that it was like also junk was flying out of
when
me.
the water goes in and it wasn't coming out, was pressure building up in your stomach?
Yeah, so when it's going in, you start to feel, and then like it's like you can kind of feel pressure, and then it's like the worst shit.
Like, we're gonna blow!
Has anybody ever died in one of those? Like their
Probably.
asshole couldn't release and they just exploded?
Probably.
Buddy, my asshole went in there, buddy. You have no idea what happened.
But it feels
the
like
best explosion ever.
that'll close the business.
Do you know what happened? The volcano of Scopa would happen.
How's that go?
I'm trying to make it funny, guys.
I know,
It's
what's
not
the
been funny for
volcano?
the last 27 minutes. It's been real.
I like to, it's not been funny the last 27 episodes, pal. I wake up the other morning. I'm looking outside. Nice, bright, sunny day.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Nothing
Nice.
could go wrong today.
Sun
That's
was
how great it
shining.
was. Yeah.
On our lives, too.
I had my fan on. I had a nice cool breeze going. It was a beautiful day. I start to see little white puffs of smoke coming from outside the window, and I go, "Oh, it's a little early, but I guess the Chinese are grilling. They have a little barbecue. How nice!
Mm-hmm.
Look at them enjoying the day. Don't think anything of it. Back to my computer, watch a little TV. Probably my 5th run through the office. I keep seeing smoke bellowing all over the place. I go, that's a little weird. I get up. I look out the window. I see the old man downstairs squatting in front of a giant fire in the backyard.
Can we just say, guy loves to squat.
Yeah, he's all about
He's all about smoking cigarettes,
Yeah, he squats smoking.
putting meat outside. A lot of squatting.
Well, we'll get to that. But I look down and there's a fire in the backyard. Just a pile of shit on fire. What looks like trash, leaves, debris, wood, just a big fire. And I'm like it smells like smoke in here. Like I didn't realize it until I looked and I go, because I smelled smoke, but I just was like, oh, they're grilling. I'm smelling. And I'm like, it gets heavier, and because now it's like the fire's getting pretty big, and
it's going directly to our apartment.
it's going right into our apartment.
Oh, yeah.
And I go outside and I'm smelling the kitchen. Now the kitchen smells like fucking. It smells like a campfire. Pavone comes
I smell
out.
like fire.
He smells like. Well, you're always on fire, pal. You ever seen you on stage? Oh, buddy, cutting it up.
Oh, buddy. I tell you.
And so I'm like, this can't be legal. This shouldn't be happening. I go downstairs, knock on the door. The little kid comes out, or the kid. I mean, the little kid. He's like 50, or he could be 12.
No, he's little in spirit because he has no heart.
Yeah, he's got no heart.
This kid, honestly, I mean, I honestly feel terrible for this kid. The son that lives downstairs, because he's not right. There's something, but I think it's learned.
Yeah, it's called being a loser. He's just a loser. There's nothing wrong with him.
I think there is something wrong with
No, he's just a
him.
loser.
I don't know. I think there's something wrong with him.
No, like I know when people are something wrong.
Oh, do you?
Like
Look
he-
in the mirror, pal.
That's why I know. Look at me. I moved out of my parents' house. You know, I'm doing okay. And
I don't know if there is or there isn't something wrong with him.
no, I
but
think he's just a loser.
he smells like goat piss. But go on.
Yeah, his
What does
breath
Scopus
is
smell like?
is like him.
Yeah.
I go knock on the door and he just comes out. I go, hello. I go, and look, I'm only doing the accent because that's what he sounds like. This is not a racist thing or racial. We're just talking exactly how it happens. He goes, hello. And I go, hey, buddy, your dad or whatever, he's burning shit in the back. He goes, oh yeah, he just put garbage back and believes he clearing out the back. I go, yeah, but he's burning shit and my house is filled with smoke now. And we can't do that anymore. So can you tell him to put it out? He's like, oh no, he said close the window. I go, buddy, my windows are closed. Your house has shitty windows. All the windows are closed. It smells like a bonfire. He needs to put it out. He goes, oh, okay, I say something. Closes the door. I go upstairs. He doesn't say shit. I go back outside. The guy's still throwing shit all over the fire.
Fire bigger.
Also, check out the Instagram, sweetbuddiespod.com, or sweetbuddies on Instagram, and I put video up of this thing.
Our Instagram is us just spying on our neighbors.
Yeah, I was furious.
Most exciting part of the Instagram.
Here they are again, rooting through the garbage.
And then I come back upstairs and I look outside, and the kid never came outside to talk to him. The guy never went in, so there's no communication. I give it a couple minutes. I go back out and look, and the fire's getting bigger by the minute.
Fire grow.
The
And I'm
fire started
fuck-
at my size, now it's at Mike's.
Now I'm pissed. So I go back down there and I go, buddy. Oh no, I called 311, the information line, and I get on the phone with somebody and I go, hey, I don't know if this is legal or not or what I do, but there's a guy. I'm in Astoria. There's a guy burning shit in his backyard. It's trash. It's stuff, wood, and she goes. Yeah,
His wife.
a bonfire, like a fire pit, and I go, yeah. He's just burning shit. She goes, that's completely illegal.
Honestly,
Do you want to report it? And I was like, well, let's hold on. She goes, you need to call 911 and report it because that's illegal and that has to stop right now. And I go, well, all I needed was that information. I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to him one more time. And if they don't put it out, then I call the cops. She's like, are you sure? She was like kind of pissed that I wasn't reporting it right away. So let me go down there and figure it out.
can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
I don't know much about my job, but I know that was illegal. I did know that. That's illegal. I knew that part.
But now the whole house is starting to get like real, like smoky. Like you could see it. It's like a little hazy in the house.
Let me tell you something. I didn't know because I was having a dream about barbecue, and it was just going right in. I was like, "Ooh, nice! I guess it's coming."
Brisket.
Your room actually.
Is it? I go. Is it? It's coming to life. Okay.
Your room was fucking gray.
Yeah, my
it
room
was
was
hazy. So I go back downstairs after I called, and I knock on the door a little harder this time. I give him a little hard, and he's like right there. I think he's waiting for me. And he comes out and he goes, hey, and I go, listen, he's not stopping. He's making it bigger, and it's illegal. I called 311. I'm gonna have to call it in if you don't stop it because my entire place. He goes, oh, it's okay. He'll be done soon. I go, no, he's done now. He's done now because my place smells like shit. And if I started a fire outside your window and I was blowing smoke, you guys would fucking lose it. You'd be in my house. Fucking knock it. You got to stop this shit. Tell him to put it out now or we're going to have a problem. And he's like, oh, no, he don't listen to me. I go, I don't give a fuck. Tell him to stop it or I'll go back there and tell him. Close the door. I go back upstairs, and now I'm spying on him. That's when I pull the camera out, and he's still putting more fire. I open my window on the other side, and I'm like, "Hey, stop!" And he goes, "Oh, okay, it's okay." And I'm like, "No, not okay, not okay." And he's like, "Oh, it's okay." And he just kept saying it's okay, and he's just like throwing more shit on the fire. And now you're up, Scope. And your room
That's
smells.
what
Your
that's
room
what we
smells like
needed.
shit because you had your windows open, so it's
Yeah.
just pouring smoke into your room.
I go from a nice baby back ribs dream.
I want my baby back. Baby
Yeah,
back.
I'm like,
And it turned into
in my dream,
I'm-
I'm licking my lips. I'm like, I can't wait to taste them.
And then once you figured out what it was, you're like,
And you
I'm
go-
gonna break your back.
Yeah. I honestly, when you saw that, I go, that's illegal. I like, that's 100% illegal. I know. And you go, yeah, I called 311. I'm like, I knew that.
You are
And-
you're trash 311.
Yeah,
You're-
I knew that. And
Yeah,
then-
but can he take a bag of recycles down? Absolutely not.
No.
Walk right
No,
by
no,
6
no,
bags of
no.
trash. I'm late for work. I'm really 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Edit that part out.
Not a chance.
And so I'm like, kind of like, what the fuck is going on? This is crazy. They're not stopping, and then I lose it quickly.
Well,
I go
fucking
0
snap.
200 real quick.
And I'm the place is now becoming like the smoke detectors. I'm surprised it didn't go off. Like it was a fire in the house almost. Like it wasn't. We weren't coughing or choking, but it was real close. So now Scopo puts his hat on
Put my hat and my shoes on.
and he starts barreling out the door. And I go, "You,
go,
go,
wait,
you
you
go
go-
to the Crave?" He
No.
goes, "Oh, I ain't going to the Crave."
yeah, like, where you go, Crave? I go, oh, I'm going downstairs.
So I follow behind him because I know, like, all right, because if there's a fight, well, like, I know how like Scopo like to fight women sometimes. So
Argue, okay?
And I was right there too, like a little lapdog, shaking.
Yeah. And then the best was, I get down there, I don't knock on the door.
Well, give me a second. I'll let you do it. But Scopo gets to the door and he looks around the door for like the best place to punch. He opens their screen door to get to the wood, and he looks at the door for a second. And then he like leans back like he's preparing mentally for what's about to happen.
And then I take an open fist. I wanted to do that girl thing, but no, take that part.
Not doing it.
I take an open fist, and I can't do it right now. I just, hold on. The open fist, and I go
Okay.
to their fuck
Now they're awake downstairs.
three loud ones, which Mike goes, buddy, calm down.
No, he was trying to break the wood. Like he went hard
Yeah.
to the point where I jumped a little. I go, oh shit, he was pissed.
Yeah.
And then the kid comes to the door, and I go, stop it. I go, you need to stop it now.
Well, he also
and I go, I'm in
Scopo's pointing at him, and he's his fingers like an inch from his face.
Yeah, I'm in sanitation. I do this for a living. That's fucking illegal. I go, this is illegal. And he goes, yeah, no, he's from different time. I go, yeah, that's why China's fucking air is shitty because you guys just burn shit over there.
He goes, he still think he in China. He still think he in China. And I go, this is Astoria. This is Astoria.
I did say to him, I go, yeah, that's why China's air is shitty because you guys just fucking burn everything.
Yeah, he got a little snippy.
Yeah, you did.
But Scopo starts going. He's like, it's fucking illegal. If it doesn't fucking put it out now, I'm calling the fucking cops right now. Like he fucking snapped on this guy, and I was standing behind him, like I was impressed and proud, but I was
Yeah.
also like, buddy,
this
kid's got a problem mentally. Stop it.
I was at the door.
He doesn't have a problem. He's a loser.
I was at the door, our door. I couldn't see the kid. I could only see Scopo, and I could see you behind him. And when Scopo's like, I do this for a living, Mike did air quotes behind you.
Yeah, that's why the kid was laughing. He's like, all right.
No, but if you tell you something, no, he stopped after
Well, as we're walking back, we notice because there's like a little.
Well, me and you had noticed it from going down before.
But there was giant
Meat.
strips of like thick bacon hanging from the window. They were like sun curing bacon out
Yeah.
front, burning the fucking
looked
building
good.
down. It actually did look pretty good.
Burning
And
the
you know
building-
what didn't look good? All the flies around
Yeah.
it.
Actually, we just stole it and took. We should have just stole it.
Burning in the
take a nibble.
burning shit in the back and a butcher shop in the front. Fucking idiots.
And then and then fucking World War III broke out downstairs because for the next 10 minutes it's just fucking screaming between each other. The kid finally told the dad. I think that's when I don't think he believed it when I said I was going to call the cops, but then when you fucking broke their front door down, they were like, yeah, he might call the cops.
But what did Scopo say after he fucking snapped? You don't remember?
Say
What
it.
is that? I don't remember what that.
You fucking smashed on the door. You yelled at the guy. You're walking back to come into our room, and you look at me and you go, "The fuck is this, bacon?"
Yeah, he looks outside and he goes, "What is that, bacon? They're curing bacon?"
I say it in a calm
and then
voice.
but then
too.
You did.
I went from fucking screaming at the kid to go, is that bacon?
He got giggly. We start giggling on the way upstairs.
Bacon right now? Jesus.
Well, then the dad's like,
Then they're
fucking
yelling.
screaming, and then now they got outside, they got buckets, and they're finally putting the fire out. But then you guys go to the Crave to get coffee. I don't know. I waited a minute to watching them put the smoke out, and I go downstairs and I lock the door and I leave and I'm heading to the Crave and I turn around because I hear screaming outside and I look back and it's the old lady that lives there that you never see. She
Never
pokes her
see
head
her.
out like twice a year, like she's a gopher. You know, is it winter still? And she comes out and she runs over to our front door and doesn't touch the door, but she's just screaming bloody murder at our door.
Like so,
The front door.
She's like it's as if she would be looking inside.
Yeah, but there was not.
She's just yelling.
She's yelling in the door, and
Well,
I
now we know who the son takes after.
Well, I come back. I like hightail it back to the house, and I walk up to the bottom of the stairs. So I'm on street level. She's up one level at our front door, and I'm standing there looking at her, and she's yelling at the door, and I go, "Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me." And she turns around, and she like shock, and like, but also like, "What do you want?" I don't think she's ever seen me before, and I've been living there for 3 years, and I go, "I live there. Can I help you?" And she immediately goes to happy face. She goes, "Oh no, oh no." And then there's planters, like flower plants, and she just starts putting her hands in the dirt and just starts like throwing dirt around as if she's out there on the planter, like as if like I didn't see what just happened. She's like, "No, just flower." And I go, "Everything okay?" She goes, and she's like nodding. And I like slowly walk down the street, but I'm walking like backwards, basically, like seeing what she's gonna do, and she's just looking at me down the street, like.
Do you think maybe she was screaming, "Help me, help me, I'm trapped"?
You know what? Honestly, she might.
Like the cat, that the guy in Get Out. She's like, "Get out of here! Get out of here!"
She's in the sunken place, or better known as Beijing.
Well, the next day you weren't. Where were you the next day?
The next day,
Yeah, where were you?
I don't remember.
He was somewhere.
Syracuse?
He was somewhere.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, he went to Syracuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wake up, and now I wake up to
This is the next day.
yeah. I look.
We told you this.
No, I don't know this.
We
And
told-
I was
No.
in the shower, and I'm just
And hold on, I'm
Hold on. I do not know this.
okay.
You did
well,
not tell me.
Well, saddle up, partner.
I can't wait.
So I look out. I look outside, and burning again, and I'm like, these motherfuckers. I go, these fucking pieces of shit. I knock on the door. I go, they're fucking burning again, Pappy.
In Pav's door?
No, he's showering.
I have no idea
He goes,
what's
what?
happening.
But you're
He goes,
knocking
"What?"
on the.
Yeah, Bev,
okay.
Bev.
It sounded like you knocked on the Chinese
I have
door.
soap in my asshole.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
goes-
what he's saying.
He goes, what? And I go, they're fucking burning again. He goes, they are? Literally, the water turned right off. He was mid-soak. Honestly, he came downstairs with a couple bubbles on his face.
It sucks.
and he goes, he comes out, he goes, let's go. We're going to get him. So I think you led the charge this time.
How stupid. Yes, I did. So we go downstairs, and before I can even knock on the door, the son goes, "It's not us. It's not us. It's next door." Like I didn't even.
So he was ready
He
for it.
was
We were ready for war. I was ready for blood.
and we were like, it is?
We were like, no, it's not. It's you guys. Come on.
And then we went next door, and
We knocked on the door.
we knock on the door, and we're like, "Hey, man,
One more down.
what
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
crazy guy."
The one that Con Ed showed up with the cops.
It was
Yeah.
actually kind of nice, though.
That guy's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's a superstar. I'm like, buddy, you guys burning shit in the backyard? And he goes, yeah, my mom's burning all the weeds. I was like, well, you can't. It's fucking coming in our house. And then I go, the people next door to us were doing it yesterday. So we got double smoked out. And he's like, all right, I'll tell her to stop. And then we went up and we saw her put it out. But
Because that's how
Funniest-
you do it. That's how you do it. You need to do something. You try to get away with it. You don't. All right, you put it out. You fucking all right. Touche. You win.
Funniest part, though, we went down to the Asians.
hot. They could watch us be calm to like we were
We were
Now,
hot.
hold on. When I first went down to him, the neighbor downstairs, I was very calm. I said, "Hey, you guys are burning shit. It's coming to the house. Can you stop? You got to stop."
Yeah, but we went.
But it was the third fucking time that we got nasty with them. If they would have not stopped, you probably would have snapped on them.
I would have called the cops.
Yeah. So then you don't get a second chance.
So we come down hot to the Asians, and
literally, I didn't even hit
Steaming.
the door. I went like this. And he goes,
Steaming.
not us. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who said that? Where were you?
He was watching TV. I could see him in the
Yeah.
couch. He
Yeah.
was just like looking like waiting for us because he knew they were burning. So he was just like, no.
He was geared up.
I was like this. Yeah.
and then
It's
literally,
like a sneeze that disappears right before you sneeze.
it's so funny because literally as soon as we walk to the next door neighbors, the air, I could just see a calmness come over Pavone,
I was calm.
and he goes, "Hey man, you burning something like that, just like that. Hey man, he's like, yeah, my mouth's burning. He goes, can you tell us stop like that? We were so polite to this guy.
We were.
Yeah.
We went from 0 to 12 within.
But that's
5
exactly how it
seconds.
should have been.
And-
You did the right thing.
And then I saw him walking.
And then he watches us.
Out of his no, not the Asian guy, the
Oh.
other guy. I saw him. I went and got something. I came back and I saw him coming out of his house, and he went, "Hey man," and I thought he was gonna be like, "Sorry about the burning."
Sure,
so
sure.
I had to get tough, you know. I
You thought he was going to apologize, and so you had to become
I had
tough?
to be like, "What up, bro?" You know. I had to give him a little bit of attitude because I thought he was gonna admit that he was wrong, right? I go, "What's up, bro?" And he goes, "Just want to let you know, I saw your Queen's yoga video. I thought it was great and hilarious." I go, "Thanks so much, man. Like that means so much to us." Like,
the pray hands, thank you very
yeah,
much.
I'm like, "Oh my god, like that's crazy. We're just trying to get this thing, off the ground, and we're trying to get our brand out there, and it really means a lot when like neighbors like you support us. So thank you so much."
How does he know about the sweet
I
box?
have
We
no
have
idea.
We have no idea.
That's hysterical.
Oh, the best part too. So we're coming back. We're coming back in. And the kid comes out and he's like trying to talk to me and Pavone. He's like trying to like reason with us. He's like, man, this older generation, they're set in their ways. They're set in their ways. I'm like, yeah, their ways suck.
I can't talk to my father, and we
And
were
I
like,
literally-
"Come on, man."
And I literally, no. I go, I'm like walking in and Pavone's like next to me, and literally Pavone's like behind me and I'm like front. And he's like telling us shit, and I go, I can't deal with this motherfucker. I go, Pavone, have at it. And I walk upstairs.
That's hilarious. Well, he did. Yeah, at one point, the second time before Scopa went down and beat their door down, the guy was in our
Yeah.
front door. He was like, "I'm so sorry. I can't. My father don't listen to me. I can't do nothing." And you're halfway up the stairs in the house, and you like bend down so you can see him. You go, "Come on, man, grow a spine. Stand up for yourself. Talk to your dad like a man. You're a grown ass man. Stand up for yourself and say what you want to say." Like you were like pumping this guy up,
I
like you were a goddamn
tried.
motivational speaker.
I was trying. I was like, "Come on."
He's a Tony Robbins of Astoria.
Subscribe to my blog.
I was like, "Get a little coke in you and tell that fucking old piece of shit to fuck off."
Yeah, you were passionate about like tell your dad how you really feel.
Well, fuck, come on, buddy.
Yeah,
If you're listening to this, which I'm sure you are.
But anyway, I don't think they'll burn anything again.
I-
The next thing they burn is going to be our apartment to the ground.
Can I say something though?
Can't be our careers.
Me and Pavone came in. We sat down because we were watching TV, drinking coffee, and he goes, I turned to him and go, I really wanted to be the Asians.
Well,
and he goes, me too.
what was fucked up is that the day before, me and you come home from something, Scopo, and then there's this brand new sign in the front of the house that says "No smoking."
No, it's in
including
the
vape.
house.
No, right, it's right inside the house. It said a big handwritten "No smoking, no vaping either." And I'm like, we don't smoke in this house. Where the fuck did this sign come from? And you ever see the sign? You're like, no.
No, I did. I go, yes, I did. I go, yeah, I tore it down like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where this came from, and I ripped it off the wall. I was like, you don't get to come into my house and put shit up. That's illegal. We talked to Jay, and apparently they put it up a couple weeks ago, but it was back up mysteriously because it was ripped down, and it was too tall. I don't think Jay's tall enough to put it up where it was. And then the next day, they're fucking smoking our house, and I go, these fucking hypocritical bags of shit. They're outside burning trash, and now I gotta fucking deal with it. And I told the kid, I was like, could you imagine if we started burning shit and I leaned the fucking stick against the pole for the trash in the wrong and the angle was inappropriate for the shadow of the sun, and you woke me up at 7 o'clock in the morning. You're blowing smoke into my apartment. Could you imagine if I did that to you? You guys would fucking shoot us all in the face. You would try to kill
Come
us.
on, they would take a sword.
All right. You would ninja me right out a window.
That's different, fucking, Japan.
So, Mr. Museum over here gets 45 minutes into a museum and he knows the fucking different cultures.
I thought you were going to
first
say
of all-
Mr. Miyagi. I was like, oh, you're taking a real racist.
Come on. I knew that Chinese, they don't have the culture of the ninja warrior.
I think 2018 is going to be a big year for us.
Okay.
This has been another episode of the Sweet Buddies podcast. Thank you for listening. Visit www.sweetbuddiespod.com for all show information, past episodes, tour dates, and more. Follow the show on Twitter at Sweet Buddies and your hosts at Big Man Mike, at Mr. Alex Pavone, and at Chris Scopo. Have yourself a sweet day.